Hello everybody, how are you? Okay. So, as far as I can tell, everything is ready. My body is ready. Ugh. Ow. Okay, so for like the last hour or so, I've been trying desperately to throw pretty much everything there is on this thing, onto this thing. Trying to get every nook and cranny of stairs, like... Ugh, stairs are still problematic, but it just is what it is. Oh, maybe this one's wrong. There we go. So yeah, how have you all been? Not a whole lot's happened on my front, or on my end, I mean. On the 2B2T front. I know that there's still a lot of stairs and stuff left to do on the various structures here and there. Oh my god, so many stairs. So, anything of interest happened to you guys today? I know I was supposed to stream earlier this morning. I just sort of forgot that it was Wednesday. I don't know how. Part of my brain said it was Tuesday. And so I started to believe that. But it's fine. We're all here now. Hello, Voidmaster. What world am I on? I'm on 2B, 2T. I am treading old ground, making the past come to life, and just in general kind of driving myself batty with stair blocks. Because holy shit, stair blocks. There we go. I also hate scaffolding with a burning passion. Yeah. I also should have probably gotten this schematic verifier mod. I was told to go get it or use it or whatever, so that it would individually render the exact block that I need to look at. So I can make it look at, or render only stairs, for example. Yeah, the stair printer's still a little bit awkward, but I guess it's fine for now. Okay, so, yeah, right here. There we go. So, in other news, I watched, finally, the sort of finale, though I don't think it's officially a finale, but it feels like a finale, of Farlands or Bust. I got to see a guy finally reach the Minecraft Farlands legitimately in a beta world. 14 years of walking. I distinctly remember way back when that number was given. It just didn't feel real. And it felt like we weren't going to be interested in Minecraft. Right? Like, it would be in such a distant time that Minecraft would be... I wouldn't be bothering. I wouldn't be playing. I wouldn't care. Never would have guessed I'd be that wrong. Hey, Terry. Hello, Honorius. How's the gang? Hey, Copperator. Gang's going well, all things considered. I'm just, you know, crawling around trying to put blocks where they should be going. Making small talk. God damn it, I fell out. How did I not take fall damage there? There we go. Oh wow, I actually threaded the needle on that. Oh, damn it. I have perfectly trapped myself. Ah, son of a bitch. Let me in. Okay. Yeah, wow, it still forces me down. If I'm in the wrong position, it still messes with me. But the smoothness did kind of improve. So there's that, I guess. So, in other news, I have tried to do all of these smooth quartz bits. Or not smooth quartz, the chiseled quartz. Holy shit. My brain is smooth. That's how that's how it's making me feel. Oh my god, that's a mess. Why is this such a mess? I hate duration 3 rockets for short bursts. Okay, enough of this shit. Oh god, that's bothering the fuck out of me. Alright. I need to get that. Okay. I need to do this. Nope. Fuck. Oh my god, I miss using future so badly. Not having the ability to stabilize yourself and control your movements as finely as what future offers is really a pain in the ass. Okay. Yeah, I can't have the render up while I'm streaming. It's less bad off stream, but oh my god. Having the overlay render for the schematic is just a nightmare. Lightmatica needs to go and enable an option to do per material, so that it will only render materials of whatever type you specified. Tried out the black and white 3D maze in the world download. Oh boy. Was it that bad, or was it like fine? I know rendering's changed, so it's a little easier. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Yeah, it is Wednesday, isn't it? I let that slip my mind, but yeah. Actually, when Spacewalk was found initially, it was sad because I thought we were reasonably far out enough that nobody would bother looking. But it got found because of fuck-ups that we could not have predicted. Spacewalk 1 being found was not... Like, that's what you would in the business call an act of God. You know? Like a fire or a tornado or a natural disaster. Like, an exploit is an act of God. You know? Yeah, it's a person figuring something out, but... realistically, it's just not something you can know is going to happen, right? You can't know that a natural disaster is going to occur. You can't know that people will get information that you would otherwise never have known. Like, fuck. there are so many things over the years that we have come to know about that prior to them becoming public knowledge, you could never have guessed people would figure out. Chunk trailing, like, that's an excellent example. Chunk trailing was not something that was on my radar in like a million years. Showing people's paths, figuring out when and how old chunks were generated, like, looking back on it, it's something we should definitely have known. But yeah, we were just very ignorant in those days. And so having an exploit like tell at A, that was just not a predictable outcome. Like, I don't know what else to say other than that was just not a thing anyone could have guessed would happen. And that's probably why it was so effective. You can't really know until you know that such an exploit exists or could exist. Truly a crazy, wild world that we lived in. Part of me wants to like go back to that time and see if I could do it better. You know what I mean? Like, I would know tell at A was going to be a thing. I would know about, you know, Tristan betraying us. I would know about so many different things. And so I'd be able to either preempt them or prevent them or something, you know? Maybe that's a fool's errand, and that even if I went back in time, I would still be screwed. Like all of the instances of the back doors. Like, could those back doors have been prevented with, you know, foreknowledge of them happening? Like, you basically have to be, you know, you have to have future, what is it, like clairvoyance to be able to know that. But, like, could theoretically those issues have been prevented? I don't know. Truly an interesting food for thought. I would love to try and do Space Valk 1 back in the day, but knowing how it would go down, like, just not tell Pyrobyte where it is, and then just not AFK there to, you know, dodge the tell at A exploit. I don't know. It's just an odd thought experiment. Don't leak the dupe? What do you mean? So I beat the Spirit Temple today. Okay. You have to beat Ocarina of Time. Oh boy, you're right there. Real fun game. Some jank. Still great. Yep. It shows its age in some ways, but yeah, Ocarina of Time was really good. Okay. Hey Azertix. You're still doing the maze, Super Zach. Ah. Good luck. Oh my, look at all those stair blocks that could be there but aren't. Man, 10 years ago, oh, things were just completely different on here. Kind of makes me want to go back. Do it all over again, but better. I don't know. I'm a sucker for, like, how things used to be. I mean, I guess that's human nature, right? To want to be... to be in a past that was better. I don't know. Whatever. It's a hard feeling to describe. Ah. Making the ultimate hidden base with the power of hindsight. Ooh. Well, I can say this. There would be periods of time where I would go build decoy bases and then be caught at those. Because there would be bases that, as I was building them, even though I would know how history would go, I need to do something, right? I need to be seemingly productive. I don't know. It's odd. Invent time travel? Oh. Well, unfortunately, Dalek, it is not possible to time travel backward. It's possible to time travel forward, but it is not possible to go back. That is just the unfortunate nature of the beast. Oh, that's right. There are stairs up here. Yeah, we would all like to do that. I know, Liquid Rain. The allure of redoing things that you feel you could have done better is just such a strong one. The Navi Z targeting system's giving you some frustration? Oh. Navi wasn't so bad. The constant bothering was more troublesome. I always liked getting info on all the monsters. What are these or this or that monster? Have you played Majora's Mask yet? Or before? Cooperator? I'm going to assume no if you've never played Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask is definitely a must play, since it's the sequel and all. As an Art Deco enjoyer, I can confirm the people who could have an ability want things from the past. Yeah. Actually, come to think of it. Ooh, okay, I don't want to spoil anything for you, Cooperator. You may not get the ending to Ocarina of Time. I'm just going to warn you ahead of time. The ending may not make sense to you. Or you may not understand it. I don't know. You might understand it, but there are some interesting things regarding what happens. The ending to Ocarina of Time is extremely important. Holy shit. Why are things not clicking when I click them? That's odd. Is this mouse dying on me? I don't know. Anyway, yeah, definitely some fun, crazy things that I don't want to talk about simply because you're not there yet. So I feel like it would be a bad idea to spoil the ending for you. The significance of Ocarina of Time's ending is definitely fun. I know there's playthrough a Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor. Okay. Is that a really, really far off distant game in the distant past? Or is that like a takes place during the rebellion or whatever, when the Emperor came to power? Pretty much the only good things from those games? Okay, good. Might be a sign to get a new mouse if it's starting to not work. I guess? I don't know. It's just like left click is sometimes not left clicking. It's the in-between phases of the prequels and the originals. Okay. So it occupies an odd sort of space and time. Interesting. I'm nearly finished with the first ring line of Space Fortress 3. Okay. Congratulations, Voidmaster. I'm nearly finished with all the stairs in this one building. I use so many stairs to detail this. Okay. You know what? Actually, it might be better to just go directly inside to the source. Oh my god, I'm so glad Devin made all of these stairs. Like, holy shit. He made a really cool auto crafter about, I don't know, a month ago. And I watched him make it. That was the weirdest thing. He used ChatGPT. And it fucking works. I mean, I didn't get to use the autocraft or anything, but, like, he did. And it made an unimaginable amount of stair blocks. Like, we needed thousands upon thousands upon thousands of stairs. And he got them crafted. Do people even base hunt in the end? I guess. Chunk trails are basically impossible in the end? I don't know about impossible. But I know that people are looking for this base, which is why I'm eager to get it done. I'm going to start placing stairs. Hey, thank you so much, Security Theater. So much. I greatly appreciate it. Oh my god, my typing has gotten so much worse lately. Like, holy shit levels of bad. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so I guess I still have the schematic that has all the insides of these buildings solid. Which is annoying, but not worth worrying over. Uh-oh. Well, all of that is filled. Oh, fuck. Okay, so... Oh, there he is. So that all seems good. He's done that corner. It's just this middle section here. Yeah. Have I mentioned how much I hate scaffold? Like, I just want you to do a job. Pass some scaffolding, okay. This... 2, 3, 4, okay. That's exactly half of what I had. So I had 30, you have 30. That should do it. There we go. Oh, fuck me. It's so much easier to fall off stuff now. As though I was a master of staying on top of stuff as it is. I got it all. $25. There it is. Wow, the render distance is pathetic. Can't even see a can't even see an item entity on the ground from up here. Like, that's not even like 100 meters, I don't think. Okay, I hope that's all there is on this particular building, but like, ugh, no way to know right now. Imagine them coming to Space Valkyrie again. Oh, I know. I'm already of the opinion that it'll happen. Someone will do it. I know they will. Probably won't be Nerds Inc. specifically, but you know. Such is life, you know. I'm of the opinion that when this place is built, if we get that far, I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm done. Space Valk 3 will rest in peace, one way or the other, and we'll have our little, you know, celebration of having done it. But that's about it. I'm gonna move on and make other things and be all right with that. Not that I wasn't thrilled to work on this as it is, but like, you know, you can only retread old ground so many times. Will I play Hollow Knight Silk Song? Ooh, I've never played Hollow Knight. Maybe. I don't know. I might get to it. My current plans are, I'm going to play White Knuckle until Escape the Backrooms puts out its update. Because that's coming toward the end of October. We'll be very close to the finishing line. Yeah, once the stairs are done, we'll be close to the finish line. Oh my god. But that's still a ways off. Farther away than you might think. We've still got all this damned netherite. I think there's... Yeah, I didn't even get to finish one floor. There's so many floors of solid netherite. Would be funny to set up a bot that builds a new Space Valk 3 every time it's destroyed. I mean, if it were possible, sure, but the resources, where would you get all the resources for that? Do I need to remind you, I'm stepping on a floor made of solid netherite. That even to this moment, I'm tempted to tear up and put in my own ender chest. Just because part of my brain goes, Jack, that stuff's valuable. What are you doing putting it on the floor? But here we are. So I don't know. Just is what it is. Although this... Whoa. This lone block... Oh, fuck. I gotta turn off printer before I place it in the wrong spot. That one block was bothering me. I'm gonna put it where all its friends are. Wait a minute. I didn't come over here. There we go. But yeah, we are we're very, very, very close to it being done. It's just a matter of getting it done. I'm more eager to start demoing ideas for Escape the Jackrooms 2. That's the thing that's kind of like taking my mind and making it race. You know, I'm like, ooh, couldn't we do this or that? Oh, wouldn't that be nice if we could make such and such happen? Escape the Jackrooms 2 is going to be fun. And I think with this printer, if we can keep it that long, I think it'll be a long, helpful, it'll go a long way toward being helpful. I don't know. What happens first? Minecraft updates to 1.22 or 2B updates to 121.10? I couldn't tell you, man. I wish we would update. Like, we're not really in desperate need of one yet, but I do kind of want all the new stuff. Even if it isn't much. Hold on, pouring tea. Tasty. I prepared for myself this gigantic pitcher of green tea with lemon. It's very, very tasty. And this song reminds me of this tea for some reason. Would be funny to set up a bot that... I already read that, god damn it. Fair point, it wouldn't be that easy. I think the bot could be done. That's the irony. I do think a bot of that nature could be made. I'm just not sure it would be able to get there because of all the material costs. Getting the items would be the most absurd part. But if there's a dupe, hey, all bets are off. I'll be ready for that whenever. It sounds like it's fun to be part of. Yes, please, please. It'll be starting in the new year. I've decided we're going to make that a thing. Why'd you get that backwards? Stupid printer. There we go. I've got a world download of the area. I would just like for us to clear out the spot first so that I can use the world download and all the gubbins to actually make it look good. But I think that's not out of the realm of possibility. Getting that area cleared is going to be a pain, though. Shelves are fun to play with. That's my predominant desire. I really want the shelf for the slot machine. The slot machine mechanic is going to be big. I don't know how big precisely, but it's going to be a part of the game in a meaningful way. So what I was thinking of, these are just some ideas that I already had in the back of my head for a while. What I was thinking of is the giant cityscape has, I don't know, maybe as many as 12 to 15 tracks. And each track is, so let's say you start a new game and you're dumped into Escape the Jackrooms 2. And so you press the start button and the game begins. And off you go doing your thing. And so you are immediately, when you hit the start button, you are immediately given like a random set of tracks. So we have tracks numbers 1 to 15. And you hit the start button and then you're shuffled off to the beginning area. And a random amount, and randomizers are not difficult to, come up with, but, a random amount of numbers from like 3 to 5 are spat out. And so you'll either get 3 tracks or you'll get 5 tracks, 3 to 5 tracks. And your job will be to navigate them. And the tracks all interlace. And so you get access to certain areas, or you don't, depending on, what all randomly comes up. This gives it a roguelike appearance, a feel. And, oh shit, did I look at him? Yes, I did. Anyway. Oh, God. There we go. And so your job is to survive and get through the number of tracks that you're given. Make it back to the ending point, which may also be the starting point. Those two may be the same. I don't know yet. And then you have to, depending on how well you did, you get to gamble now. Because everybody loves gambling. And depending on what you did when you gambled, will depend on how well you do. You get power cards. You may get an exit. You may get whatever your tracks are. You may not be able to exit from just that. You might have to play another set of tracks. And that will be the method by which you beat Escape the Jackrooms 2. And your gambling will be what determines whether or not you get out. Because everybody's so addicted to gambling. Why the hell not? We'll play into that. And then maybe we'll also have a shop system of some kind where, like, somewhere or at certain parts along the way in the tracks themselves, there are like 3 or 4 rooms that are shops. And so you can either buy stuff in a shop or you can spend your money on a slot machine. And you'll get your money through doing things in the dungeon. I don't know what that'll look like quite yet, but we'll see. We'll see. Sounds like something to look forward to come New Year. Good. Might create a New Year's live event in your world using command blocks and structure blocks. Neat. Congratulations on knowing how to do stuff like that. Because command blocks and structure blocks are a pain to play with. They did not make those very user-friendly, shall we say. And then what else did I want to do? There is... Oh, God damn it. Is he back? Where is he? Yeah, I heard him yell. Whatever. I'll kill him when he shows up. But yeah, Escape the Jackrooms 2 is going to be marvelous. You will all enjoy. The gameplay will be addictive. The challenges will be fun but fair. Difficult but fair. Guy must have been below me somewhere. Oh well. And yeah, the aesthetic is going to be a sort of liminal cityscape with a ton of really, really bizarre areas similar to the Kane Pixels Found Footage 3. Oh my god, stop placing the fucking blocks incorrectly. What is this shit? Why do you keep doing this? Yeah, Enderkill was not joking when he said the Grim rotations issues were severe. Holy hell. Jack Games, you're done with it. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Vin Bing. I appreciate that. Escape the Jack Rooms 2. And I'm thinking there will also be a set amount of puzzles. Oh, I knew you'd be here. Little bastard. Anyway, there will be a set amount of puzzles you have to solve per track. And that can potentially earn you money, or it will get you possibly an exit key. We'll see. Since Poncho Hamster wanted it to be more like a roguelike or like Binding of Isaac. And I guess I can't blame him. That is a really, really good model. Or a really good game structure, however you want to put it. White Knuckle has taught me that. Though I don't want to copy White Knuckle's homework too closely. I do kind of want to make a... I want to make something challenging. I don't know. Holy shit. There we go. Huh. Do all the buildings have interiors? In Space Valk 3, not quite yet. I'm not sure I want to do that right now. Nor even really what that would look like. My main man Rickson will knock it out on the first try. Oh, we hope so. Though I'm not looking to have this project finished for a while. Like, it took us from February 24, or maybe it wasn't, no, it was March, sorry. It was March of 2024 until June to have a good prototype that we could solidly build on 2B2T. So, like, the hope is we'll get it built quick, but we still got to get through the prototyping stage, so, eh. It just is what it is. Stupid Enderman. Now, thanks for what I've been playing. Zelda like Jack Rooms in the future would be kind of cool. Jack Rooms 4? Oh, wow. You're looking awfully far down the road. Jack Rooms 4? That's a bit much. I've considered making simple mini games in some buildings, such as the 3D maze. Not a bad idea. Hello, Google.com. Welcome. I'm not sure what we'll do for some of that. Some mini games, perhaps. But some games or some areas will probably be a lot more like uncertain. You're just not going to immediately be given, you know, an easy time of it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So if I recall, there were a lot of... Or no, there weren't that many. Okay, so there's like a few sections here or there. All right. I'm going to call that building good for right now. I'll have to do a once-over of it later. The insides of this building, I want to say, also needed. Yeah, this whole internal area needed stairs as well. Though I don't know in what capacity. Holy shit. Stairs are water and this building is a sponge. Keep away from retreading old ground. You don't like to do that. Like I said, nothing to worry about. I said 4 in case you got the idea for a third one already. No, I don't have a third one in mind yet. I barely had a second one in mind. Kane Pixels came to the rescue on that one. Mostly just because it came out at like the perfect time, you know? But, speaking of Kane Pixels, we've gone almost an entire year. Actually, no, we've gone an entire year since the iteration the previous Backrooms episode released. Or no. Yeah, it was an entire year because it was October. Yeah, it was last October when he released a thing. I remember Jay and I were going down the Nether Highway to try and get to Ocean's Anomalous. Was that last November? Or last October? Somewhere in there. How's the day treating me? It's been alright, Himes. I'm just tired for some reason. I feel like lately I've not really been able to get adequately untired. I don't know why. I exercise where I can. But like when I'm streaming, I'm constantly yawning. Like right now? Fuck. Stop yawning. I don't know what, if anything is like different. I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can. I feel in some ways I kind of get too much sleep. So I don't know. I don't know what, I don't think anything's wrong with me. I'm just not doing something right. It's so hard to tell. I'll never forget my boss, who was like in his mid-40s, years and years and years ago, mention how he just did, at a certain point, he just didn't feel healthy, although he didn't work out at all, from what I understood. So I don't know. Maybe I need to like start lifting weights in addition to what I'm doing normally. Because I don't really lift weights. Maybe I should do that once a week, twice a week, something like that. Oh well. Feel that? Do I go outside? Oh, I just came in from outside like an hour and a half ago. I rollerbladed my heart out and I enjoyed the hell out of it. And then I came home and I'm just bushed. So I don't know. I thought I would give myself like an hour and a half to 2 hours of rest time. Still not fully rested. But close. I don't know. It's odd. Okay. I don't remember how to get down from here. I guess you just kind of get down. Of course, the underside is botched, naturally. All right, game. McFucking quit it. I love roller skates. Made my own with Doc Martens. Weird. Okay. I've never heard of anyone doing that before, but all right. Are you referring to the rollerblades that are not rollerblades, but the roller skates that are like Heelys? I think they were called wheelies, something like that. They were a, honestly, they were sacrilegious, if I'm being honest. But they were fun. I remember they were actually kind of popular in high school for some reason. And then the trend quickly died out. Uh-oh. Because that was all it was just a trend. There we go. Okay, that's smooth. This part isn't. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Oh my god, so many stairs in this room. I'm gonna have to go back and get more. Okay. What is missing? Oh god. Everything from all that area. Okay. Well, there we go. It's getting better. Why? Why frame rate? Why? Why will you not just work? There we go. Okay, so that's all chiseled and regular. Or, stairs, rather. Yeah, moving around is what's, like, doing it. There we go. Much better. Made a plate with carbon fiber fiberglass and epoxy and drilled bolts through the shoes. Added the skate plate, wheels, and everything else and made roller skates. Holy shit, that's cool. Now that's ingenuity, man. Like, that's some good ingenuity right there. Plated fiberglass and carbon fibers to stiffen the sole of the shoe. Docks are really rubbery and soft. Needs a hard... Okay. Yeah, you can't just put that into the shoe. You got to give it solid support or else... Well, I don't really know what else, but I'm sure you don't want to find out on the road. That does sound really cool, though. Now, is that metal plate in your foot comfortable? I don't imagine it is, but I don't know. I'm not the creator, so I couldn't really tell you. Of course the blocks go fucking flying. Okay. Just need to get up on that rim. Much better. Okay. It's not too bad. After an hour or two, I can start to notice it, but I don't really skate for longer than that anyway. Okay. Very neat. Fuck. Personally, I will skate for over an hour and a half sometimes. Just depends on what sort of mood I'm in. But then I was always doing it for the love of doing it. I never really... Like, it became my form of exercise, but I never really, like, paid attention to how to exercise, I guess. Come on, go directly up. God, I hate how scaffolding works. Great in theory, terrible in practice. Okay, well, it's more or less coming together. Hello, Sem. Your favorite block is yes. Okay, yes is winning at 91%. My favorite band is Yes. I like that band. It's very good. It's very Yes. Very prog, much rock. Oh, holy shit, stop. I just wanted to install quartz into my ceiling. Like... Ah. Damn it, all that is just too tall. Yeah, the best bet I have is to not printer it. Just do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, That takes care of this room. Probably. Ah! Nope, nope. Thank God it didn't turn on rendering. That motherfucker would have ripped me apart. I don't even recall looking at him. There we go. Wanted to spot check myself. Ugh. Okay, so there's stuff at the top. I can't tell what that is. Okay, so there's some chiseled quartz there. That must be chiseled quartz up at the top. Think creative flight should just be obtainable in survival? Yeah, at this point, I'm beginning to agree, Inarius. Like, the happy ghast would make this doable. But then, how would I get my happy ghast inside? I don't know. There's just a lot of flaws with how building is now. Shit. Including my block placer. I'm tempted to just leave the mistakes and just be like, that's official now. That's not a bug, that's a feature. Like, I'm really tempted to just say, fuck it. That area that was nice and pristine and well organized in the original, it might just become a feature. This place is absurd. Yeah. Oh god damn it. Oh, that must be the guy I made mad earlier. Whatever. Oh, no. There he is. There we are. I saw him. Is he behind me? Fuck. No, stop. Piece of shit rendering. Okay. Huh? Huh? When there was a second one? When was there a second one? Motherfucker. Turn that shit off. Maybe he burned to death somewhere. We can only hope. I mean, really, you hover on them too long and suddenly they get hypersensitively upset at you. I don't remember them being this troublesome. Enderman didn't used to get on your case like this. What the hell? What's my favorite block in Space Valk 3? Yes or no? Yes. Obviously, yes is the correct answer. 91% winning. Oh, sorry, it's only 88% now. Did I read my last... I don't know, did I? I have an idea. An idea I have is called Crumble, where you have to survive on crumbling land. It's basically using sand and TNT to make it work. The T will slowly disappear, making the sand fall. Okay, maybe. I think shulker boxes would be better than TNT. I get what you're going for, though. Oh. There we go. Okay. Definitely gonna need more chiseled at some point. Why don't I wear a pumpkin? Because I smack into things too much. It'd be easier to not do that. And then just deal with the Endermen as they get angry. Because it's not like that's happening every second. Put boats down for the homeless Enderman. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. But I don't have that many boats just lying around. And I don't want to make a bunch of boats. I don't know. That's troublesome. Oh, man. Okay. I'm just gonna have to do this. I wanted to do it earlier. I should have done it earlier. Schematic verifier. Minecraft. Schematic verifier to highlight blocks. Is there... How does this work? Anything that can, like, limit the shittiness of this overlay would be great. Lightmatic scare, okay. Conveniently displays the difference between the expected and found it. No, that's not what I want. Where is the page? I might have to bug Tyler for this. It's not on here. Like, I don't know where the hell this thing is, but Google ain't helping. Anyway, blessed with Jack stream once again. Yes, none. Thank you. I wasn't subbed? Oh. I don't know. Anyway. Process of filling the first ring of Space Falcon 3. Okay. Or Space something 3. Do you pick favorites on your viewers? What do you mean pick favorites? Like, do I have favorite viewers versus non-favorites? I mean, there are people I'm cool with. You know, people I like to talk with. There are people I like more than others. That's certainly unavoidable. Space Fortress, that was it. Space Fake Area. Ooh. Okay, did I get all the stairs? All except for that little tiny bit there. Eh? Where did my scaffold fall to? Where did my scaffold fall? What the fuck? There they are. Okay, so that takes care of most of this building, I believe. Oh my god, stop putting shit where it doesn't need to be. There we go. Okay. Space Forge area, yeah. Space Forgery. Now then, still not even nearly completed. That's all right. Don't feel bad. Just do your best. Oh my god, I hate having to toggle all that on. Okay, so this is the last little portion other than the leaves. Okay. Good. Are there still parts of this that aren't finished? What the hell? I don't mean the blackstone columns. I'll get to that, but like, still bits of quartz that are not in place. Ooh. Oh, man. I tell you, if I didn't have help, I think I would get lost trying to find things that are not done. Come on. I would legitimately not know what all there is left to do. I do love the design of a lot of these looking back on them. I wasn't so hot on them when I was first making them, but like, I've kind of begun to change my mind. You know, some of these building designs are really good. Oh god, I didn't Oh, okay, so that... I see now. Can I drift? No! Holy shit, 2B does not like me doing that. Knocks me out of Elytra fly mode. Would going into the middle, the inside, and then drifting down with a glide, or slow fall potion rather, think that would get it? I don't know, would it let me? I don't think it will. Yeah, wow. It really does not want me placing blocks in midair anymore. Ah, fuck. There we go. Maybe I can go behind like this. Okay, I think I left myself enough room internally to kind of make it happen. That's something I will likely try and think of for Space Valk 5. This is a an eye-opening experience. It's one thing to design in creative mode. It's another to build it in survival mode, even when you have this printer. 'Cause the act of putting the shit on the server is more painful than you might realize. Because you don't have creative mode flight. Scaffold sucks dick. Like, there are quite a few hiccups that you have to be aware of. And I don't know, I'm gonna have to design what all I've designed on Space Valk 5. I'm gonna have to think about how to do that in survival, even with this printer. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind, and that's assuming we get to keep it that long, provided it doesn't get patched in the meantime. So yeah, I'm gonna have to make a method of some kind to get this type of structure creatable. You're losing interest in Minecraft, Voidmaster? I'm sorry to hear that. That definitely is... It's a very real thing. Burnout is not to be underestimated. Your best bet is to play another game and just not worry about it, and then come back to Minecraft when you're ready. Like, just don't stress. It's not that big of a deal. Hearing the blocks placed with printer is so satisfying. Oh, I agree. When it behaves and it will do what I want it to do, yes. But if it isn't, then it's a nightmare. There we go. I'm just not 100% certain what more challenges, or what other challenges I'm going to have to figure out how to scale. And then I guess, even though this is thinking really far down the road, but at some point, if everything goes to plan, more or less to plan, then at some point I'm going to be post Space Valk 5. And so what do I do after that? Because I'm not really thinking that far ahead. Maybe now would be a good time to get some sort of an idea for a post Space Valk 5 base. I don't know. It's an interesting thing, because this could be 2028, 2029, 2030. Like, this could be a ways down the road. Our AI overlords could have taken over by then. Oh yeah, speaking of, I saw a really dire video yesterday about how the super AI, artificial general intelligence, kind of rolls out, and everybody is like blissfully unaware of how big of a threat it is, and then it just fucking destroys humanity. I don't know. It sounded very fictitious in some ways, like played up for the drama of it, because it was a paper of some kind, I believe. The paper was framed as a this is what will happen when AI takes over. This is how things will go down. It was very, very fear-mongery. Came off as fear-mongery, I should say. But it had us all basically dead by like 2035 or some shit. Which is all just so convenient. I don't know. I don't buy it. I think we haven't seen artificial general intelligence, and there's no reason to assume we'll actually be able to get it. Not in the way that everybody is thinking it'll happen. You know, a Skynet kind of scenario. Okay, wow. That was close. There. Okay, one more box of stairs. Very few chiseleds left. That looks to all be stairs, so at least there's that. Oh, you see Cody is here. How did he dig the bell? How did he ring the bell so many times? He did that AFK. That was his method of staying online while being AFK. I asked him that years ago when I first came back, because he was bragging about almost 1 million or over 1 million bell rings or something like that, and I was like, why? And it was a method of staying online when otherwise you'd be kicked for AFK. Very clever. Holy shit, I hate scaffolding. It's so fucking bad. Okay, so that's that. Oh, okay. Giant gap in the wall there we gotta fix. You know what? So I had to think about this. Does anybody mind if I just stop doing morning streams for a little while? Till like summer or Christmas? I don't guess anybody would really mind. A lot of the European crowd seems to be busy at that time. And my energy levels have dropped off tremendously, so I'm not willing to get up that early anymore. Also, summer is out, so it's gonna get colder, and that's not gonna be fun. Cool, if you don't want to do morning stuff, okay. I will take your opinion, Coperator, as everybody's opinion. Your opinion's as good as gold. There they are. Boing. Okay. All right, one final segment on this building. I'll give it a once-over. Boo, morning streams are your favorite. I'm sorry, TJ. How about this complimentary Space Falc themed building stream? My God, I wish you couldn't fall off scaffolding. Okay. I still say this is a very poorly implemented, poorly optimized block. Okay, so the exterior of this is more or less good. How bad is the interior? Oh, wow. Yeah, that works. Which means more streams you can turn into. Okay, or tune into. Turn into. What the fuck is wrong with me? Yes, more streams you can tune into. Wish it wasn't limited to 6 horizontal. I wish the whole thing was just like a better block all the way around. There are so many changes scaffolding should undergo. For example, scaffolding should no longer care about about how many blocks away it is, right? Like, you should be able to just build with it the way you build with it. It shouldn't be a block that you can go into. It should be like stairs or not stairs, a ladder. It should be like ladders, but in block form. You should climb it like you do a regular ladder. What else needs to, like, be fixed? It needs to... I do kind of like the idea of you being able to click on it and it will stack up like that. But I still say the directionality of this should be, like, unfucked. Because, like, it doesn't behave intuitively. I don't know, it's a mess. And then falling off of it, you should be able to grab onto it and walk up it. Because, like, as it is, you're kind of screwed. I do like the you can break it all. I do like that notion. That's kind of working in the correct direction. Oh shit. I don't know what the hell I was doing in here with this. I think this is going to be a house. I don't remember. I don't think I had a clear vision of what I wanted this building to be anyway. That was sadly a common problem I just sort of found myself feeling toward the end. I didn't know what little buildings should do what. Because there were just so many things that could be done. Like, I went at Space Valk 3's design way too hard. Let's break that. I've already said, of course, that I burned myself out on it. Whew. Okay. Wait, this isn't the right level. Okay, yeah, this is where I fell down. Okay, well, when it behaves, it's actually not bad. Up down the line, we can get metal scaffolding. But not only for building, but it would serve as better scaffolding, like being able to aim it straight down, do an overhang. Yes! Holy shit, you're cooking, Copperator. Oh my god, metal scaffolding with chains and iron nuggets or iron ingots. I don't know which. That is such a great idea. Metal scaffold. Scaffold, but it's a metal fan. That is a wonderful idea, Copperator. Absolutely should be a thing we get. Metal scaffolding would look really good, too. I think we could make that function quite nicely. Oh, time to go back and get more food. Song's fire? I know, I love it. Ah. Some kind of better scaffolding, although they might make it out of copper. Who the hell knows? Just a botched job because they basically copied it from kelp and other warping vines? Maybe. I feel like scaffold was just not properly tested. There just wasn't that understanding, that raw, hard knowing that you need to implement a block and it be a utility item and it be useful. Because anybody can make a utility item, but making that utility item useful is another matter. Because, like, you can do almost anything in this game. And that includes making something that's crap. Because when you're adding to a game that actually is quite well-rounded, you know, any addition you make might not be the best of the best of the best. Oh, food. And also, while I'm thinking about it... Damn, I've almost gotten all of this food out of here. While I'm thinking about it, since Space Pearl is here loading these chunks, I'm going to... or actually, fuck it. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna bone meal all this. Why not? I need more scaffolding anyway. Makes it a little easier. We got bone meal here. Why not? There are some spots I need to plant bamboo at anyway, so this does actually knock out some number of birds with some number of stones. Possibly an equivalent amount, 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, that sort of thing. I don't know. Oh. Oh, so you just gobble up bone meal even though you're not growing. That's how that works. Well, fuck you too, Mr. Bamboo. Why does it gobble it up if it can't grow? Stupid. Wait, Jack, are you left-handed? No, I just play a left-handed person on 2B2T. Although I have become so left-handed brained that I find myself when I play White Knuckle doing things predominantly with my left hand. Not that I actually am still, but, you know. Like, I will swing the hammer with my left hand. I will do all of my normal important movements, like any important spear, rebar, any important powerful item like the glove or the remote. I'll use my left hand for that. For the flare gun, I'll use my left hand. I want more blocks colored like the netherite block. Ooh. Yeah, heavy industry would be great. Something a little more industrial. I'm going to leave a few bits here just in case. Hey, Sumi. Way out of the loop. What the fuck has been going on? It's Space Valkyria 3. Space Valkyria 33. It's the third Space Valk 3 on 2B2T. Yeah, wow, you have been out of the loop, Sumi. So, this got surprised on me. Sprung on me. As a birthday present. Last month. And so I'm helping to finish it. Because it needs to be. And this is really the closest we've ever gotten. Okay. I'm going to leave a stack 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, we're doing pretty well with it, I would say. Put my original stack back in my ender chest. Bam. And then I'm going to use this to make another bit of bamboo, or another bit of scaffolding, rather. Where's a chest? Crafting table, I mean. I am digitally left-handed. You are correct. Oh, might have to go back upstairs. Copper Age, Industrial Age at the end of the world? Yeah. That would be neat. I could use more fireworks. Where the hell did the... There it is. Okay, cement that back into a bone block. Get as close to a stack as I can muster. There we go. I know of some spots that could use the scaffolding anyway. And then this will be the spare scaffolding. I'll keep the scaffolding in my ender chest, why not? And then there are some bamboo spots that I know could be bamboozled. Keep naming the scheme in order: Space Valk 3, Space Valk 3, or something like that. Would just, yes, because 33 is just 33. Yeah, Space Valk 3 would be funnier. But I also like calling it 33 in honor of Expedition 33. And everybody thinks about that anyway, so. Stairs. Chiseled quartz. I'm gonna have to make more chiseled quartz at some point. I'll handle that later. I'm gonna go stab the ground with all of the bamboo shoots. You had a stroke reading that? Space Valk 6, 7. No, Space Valk 5 is next. I don't know about 6 or 7. We'll maybe do a 6. Maybe we'll do a 7 someday. But for now, it's Space Valks 1 through 3. 4 is a failure, so we don't talk about that. And then we have 5. And that's that. Oh, shit. Well, that's all I can do here. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's all glass. I better not fly into it. Ah! Son of a bitch. Six, 7? Yeah. Oh, I get the joke now. Sorry, it didn't occur to me. I don't normally think of things in those terms. You damn Zoomer. Or are you a Zoomerlennial? I don't know. Either way, Himes, I didn't think of that immediately. How dare you make me think of brain rot like that? When will space value 13 become a thing? I hope never. But that's not up to me. Keep up the hard work. Thank you, 7MO. I appreciate it. 7Mo, however you say your name. What is 6-7? I'm just new to the Gen Z brain rot term. So am I, S-Man. It's a song, isn't it? Like a TikTok thing. It's not that funny. Keep my Space Fortress 3 first ring 43% complete. Good job. Good job, Voidmaster. Oh my god, fuck you, printer. Hmm. 6, 7, yeah, it's a Gen Alpha thing, but like, I'm pretty sure it's a mixture of the two, right? It started as Gen Alpha, but Gen Z's involved a little bit. You Gen Z kids aren't off the hook just yet. All the evils of the world are still going to be placed at your feet for at least the next 3 to 4 more years. Nobody is innocent. All the brain rot and all the terrible things in the world will all be still your fault until 3 to 4 or so years from now, when all the Gen Alpha kids are in their mid-teens and they start doing edgy shit that nobody likes. And then you people can hop in on it and be all like, oh my god, Gen Alpha, how could they? How could they exist? Oh, those Gen Alpha kids. Ugh. Their very existence can disgust and offend you. Just as our existence was offended and disgusted by your Gen Z attitudes and behaviors. And us millennials before you. You know. It's the great circle of crap. Everybody's got to get dirty. Okay. There's that segment there. Jared would love to help you build this base. Oh, I bet. Uh-huh. Tell Jared that I said that he is welcome to come here anytime after it is built. But we would very much like to finish that last part first. The whole built portion. I'm Gen Z and I know most of the lore. Okay, cool. Well, regale us of this, Voidmaster. Tell us what it's all about. You wish you didn't. Aw. That bad? I feel blessed that the millennials didn't have this sort of cringe. Well, no, I take that back. We did have cringe, but it was very, very small, very localized. Oh well. I suppose every generation has something like that. I mean, has the attitudes gotten worse with Gen Alpha or as Gen Z? Is just how people are starting to notice? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I agree that the attitudes have gotten worse. I noticed that too. I genuinely couldn't tell you if there's any fixing it or altering it or what. It does feel like things have gotten... The attitudes toward the younger generations have kind of gotten a little worse. Like, unnecessarily toxic. Like, at one point, TikTok was just the worst thing ever. And then anybody or anything associated with it is automatically like the devil. It's just, it's a bit much. He's a changed man, no longer doxing and sending pizzas to people's houses. Cool. Let me know when, never mind, I don't think Jared is even free right now. Even though there are literally no 67 lore. Or 6-7. I think it's a song or some shit, right? That's what I heard. Wonder if it's just an us thing. It might be. We are very biased because we're too close. It's too fresh. Too close to home. Brain rot is almost universally reviled. Wouldn't that be ironic if in 10 years' time brain rot is universally loved? Like, oh, I remember brain rot. That was so good. Why did they stop making that? It could happen. You never know. Not likely, but, you know. I prefer to try to be a little optimistic. There we go. Much better. What the fuck? Is that how that was originally structured? I don't remember. Okay. It's a song and a kid said it randomly and it started American stereotyping name and then it evolved into brain nourishment. Nourishment? Oh god. Of course. Any online trend will inevitably have its opposite evolve as a sort of counter-protest. Right. The opposite of brain rot. Brain nourishment. Of course. Am I building this on 2B2T? I might be. I might be. Naturally, people have already started doing the counterculture thing. As though the TikTok shorts and all the TikTok bad, whatever, brain rot, short attention span bullshit, as though all of that wasn't already counterculture-y enough. So we've started a new thing called brain nourishment. Got it. Good God. Well, I suppose it was inevitable. How many layers of irony are we deep this time? I don't know, I think brain nourishment's only like one layer of irony deep. Really. Wouldn't it be brain gain? Wouldn't that just be normal? Not necessarily. I think brain nourishment is similar to like educational stuff, edutainment or whatever. Hard to really give it a solid description. It's clearly anti-brain rot. So it's like educational. It's got an educational bend to it. That has to be it. There's cool stuff going on TikTok, and Popular Mo is documenting his sobriety journey. Holy shit. He's getting sober or has gotten sober? Okay. Good on him. Wow. I'll never forget that fucking awful police body cam footage of those 2 or 3 assholes who showed up and were like, you're drunk in public, we gotta arrest you. And he was trying to like get somewhere safe, I think. And he was like, no, I don't want to get another ticket. No, I can't get another ticket. No, I didn't try. I didn't do anything. And they just ragged on him like crazy. Oh my God. Ooh, that's making me angry just thinking about it. Not just being obnoxious in the classroom, but I guess. I don't know. What meme even classifying as brain nourishment right now? I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not an expert on TikTok. I only know what I know by third or fourth hand information. Once XQC said we as a society deserve TikTok for allowing ourselves to naively think it'd never get worse than Vine, which is probably one of the few profound things he's ever said. Well, to be fair, Vine was genius. Now, sadly, just because it's a good idea doesn't mean it's a good idea to pursue. For example, theoretically, developing a crazy powerful AI that could revolutionize the way we do medicine, science, and so on would be really, really beneficial for the human race. But also it might not be. Like, what's that line from Jurassic Park? You were all so busy wondering if you could, you never stopped to think if you should. Whoa. So yeah, to think it would get better than Vine, that's true. Probably shouldn't have thought it would ever get better than Vine. But a thing like Vine or the concept of that would have come about anyway. It would have been made no matter what. Someone would have gotten the idea to make short form content and release it out into the wild, put it on the internet, etc. That would have happened. Body cams of SpongeBob. Oh, those are so good. I love that one. SpongeBob getting pulled over was the best one I've seen in years. Best shit post in a long time. Yes, those cops pissed me off too. I don't think anything even happened to them because I don't think they even really broke a rule or whatever. They were just needlessly mean. They were jocks. That's really what it boiled down to. They were being jocks. And they were bullying someone they believed to be inferior to themselves. Because they chose, policemen as their line of work. And look at how amazing they are for having become police officers. But this other guy, he played, millions of hours of Minecraft and drew a huge audience and influenced tons of people's lives and were, for the most part, remembered quite fondly. Because it's not like he had, unlike many, many, many other Minecraft YouTubers, it's not like he had the sort of skeletons in his closet that a lot of them end up with. But, he just had drug issues. And thankfully, it seems he's getting those under control. So, that's admirable. And those asswipes, when he is completely unable to defend himself, sitting in the back of a squad car, unaware that he's even being made fun of, and these asswipes are over there just yucking it up. The jokes they're making aren't even funny. That was like the worst part of it. Is like, oh, I guess you can't Minecraft your way out of this one. I wanted to fucking slap that guy into the moon. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, I gotta get off that video. I gotta get that out of my head, because if I don't, ooh, I'm gonna say some nasty words about certain people. Oh my god, that got all messed up. I gotta fix that. So yeah, just what a mess. Hate these new memes, sure, but some can be funny, but in a week or two it gets stupid. I have some unfortunate news for you, Voidmaster. All memes get very stupid very quickly. Yeah, change of topic time, exactly. It's gonna wear on me a little bit much. He was charged for violence while escaping. He did not hit or kick anyone. He barely tried to run. He was, again, he was inebriated. He wasn't able to really understand what he was doing. And he wasn't even in, like, a bad situation. I mean, he was out cold on the street when it was freezing. But, like, he wasn't, how would I say this? He wasn't, like, actively causing a scene. You know what I mean? Like, he was just out of it. And that's it. Like, it isn't any more straightforward than that. Or, I mean, it isn't any more complicated than that. And then they go and charge him extra. Because initially, it seemed like they were just going to let him go. Right? And then they kind of realized they had an easy mark on their hands. And then they were like, nah, we got to get him. Because, you know, they give police officers quotas. Force them to arrest people and force them to find infractions where otherwise they really kind of shouldn't be. Yeah. It's just maddening. I'm glad Pat's doing better. I know, he deserves to. Said in his video about getting sober, he thought he was probably a few weeks away from dying if he hadn't quit when he did. Damn. Well, that's usually when people will get sober. They will realize, oh my god, I nearly died. Oh my god, I've made the hugest mistake of my life. I've ruined everything. I have to get a handle on this. And hopefully they do. So I wish him the best. I never really watched popular MMOs, but I had seen enough of his stuff, or had heard enough about him, to go, yeah, that's pretty good. Feel bad for him, though. I really do. Am I late? What did I miss? 80% of the stream. Kept up with your October building thing. Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. So yeah, I have done nothing but play stairs all damn day. So I'm gonna go play White Knuckle instead as a means of decompressing. Oh, but yeah, Pat's speech is still a little slurred, but it seems like in leaps and bounds better than it used to be. Okay. Well, good. I wonder if he, did he maybe have that shortened tongue connector problem? I forget what the name of the, it's where your tongue, the connector on the bottom of your tongue is too short, and so it makes speaking a little difficult. I wonder if he has that disorder. Or, I don't want to call it a disfigurement, but like physical trouble? I don't know. Said he went to the hospital 20 times. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Do I give you permission to design and screen print Space Valk 3 clothings and sell them for a homework? Sure. Go ahead. If you can make a really good Space Valk 3 style print, because I warn you, printing, or rather boiling an image design down to a print is not easy. So if you can do that, Poncho, by all means. Happily. As long as I get the chance to take that same design, if it's any good, and also sell from it later. I should fly around the hardcore world before ending stream. Nah, I don't think I want to do that. I don't have a reason to. Okay. Didn't I have, like, parkour in here? This is where all the brewing junk was. I don't think I... Did any of this work? I don't remember. Could I design it? Oh, God. Probably not. At least not in short order. Is this Space Valk 3-3? It might just be, Link. It might just be. Those police officers were stupid. They called him a YouTube boyer. Yeah, exactly. They clearly look down on anyone doing YouTube. Simply because it's not... Like I said, they are the jocks. They chose the, you know, big bad police officer profession. Look at how great and virtuous they are. Like, you could tell that was their mindset. Yeah. Screen printing it is not the issue. I signed up to a course where they have everything like a month ago. Okay, but you need the design itself. That's what you're saying. Alright, let me... Or no, that doesn't work. Okay, let me get to the central pillar. I have an idea. I will get you... I mean, I can do something real quick in GIMP. I think that'll work. But I can't guarantee you it'll look great on a shirt. And the design of Space Valk 1 was done by an artist. So that's a little different. Vincent says Nineveh video should be out by the end of the month. Hey, good. Yeah, it's been 10 months since he started it. Well, school kind of destroyed his life. Or his free time. Whoa, too far. Ooh. Shit. Maybe I should just do the central pillar only. Ooh, maybe I should go to the very, very, very bottom. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go to the very bottom of the whole ass build. Some people legit just want to become police officers so they can use it as an excuse to bully people. Yeah, there are those types out there. Learned a butt-fuck ton of new editing techniques for it. Ooh, sounds interesting. No water. Oh shit, I thought it was gonna fall out of the world. Oh my god, this is an area that's missing the purple and magenta glass. Well, fuck. Okay, Poncho. I can do a sort of hanging down thing like this. I'm not going to do it with shaders because that will not look good. It won't clean up too great. So I got like 2. And maybe a 3rd from like this angle. Oop, whoop, whoop. They will teach me how to screen print in clothing in a month. Don't worry. Next week I will learn how to screen print in glass and plastic. Ooh, neat. Glad the Nineveh video is almost up. Yeah, I've been eager to see this, but oh well. Did Vincent ever make that Jackrooms video? No, he was doing Nineveh first. Like I said, real life just sort of got in the way. Like all the city is currently getting in the way. There's really not a clean, screenshotable angle here. I could do something like this. And then maybe just clean up the end islands in post. Something like that. I don't know. Underside view is so cool. Oh, I know. Yeah, the, there we go. The beauty of the zoom out mod, I tell you. Older, more refined space falcons on the bottom representing the evolutionary idea. Maybe. I could just do the Disc City blueprint you designed. Oh! That might be worth it. Surprised how little training there is to be a cop. Well, to be fair, what would you realistically need to train people for that isn't already trained for? Like, I'm surprised at how little training. Well, how much training do you think needs to be there? Like, cops don't need bachelor degrees. Cops don't need 15 years of training. Cops don't need, you know, all of this. They just need to screen for the right people so that they don't get assholes in power. Like, that's really what it boils down to. You don't need, you know, a year, maybe a year of training at the absolute most. And that's it. Like, but also some of it would just simply be, they kind of make you sink or swim. That much I do kind of understand. Magenta, purple. Ooh, do I have enough purple glass? So I don't know. It is a bit of a, it does feel a little paradoxical, I guess is the right word for it. But like realistically, you know, there's only so much they can do. Budgets are often not very big, so what the fuck? God damn it! How did I grab the green glass instead? What fucking magic was that? There we go. I wanted magenta. What the fuck? Okay, I did grab the proper thing this time. So I don't know. Is this the biggest end base on 2B2T? I don't know. Probably. But for now, we can't really be sure. I'm going to assume yes. But then, I don't know. We'll see what all evolves over the next year or two. Rookie Cop Thirst Trap song? No, I have not. I don't know what that is. Rookie Cop Thirst Trap. Interesting name. Okay. Empty box, go bye-bye. You can store all of my stickers. And I will take you. Come, I shall take you from here. Where you can be useful. Kind of want to get back into 2BTT, but I feel like it'd be bad because if I did this time since I quit, I got in shape, got amazing social skill. Damn. Got better grades, made strides in your career. Wow. Huh. It's almost like you got a life. Or something. I don't know. Maybe. Nah, but who needs a life? I mean, I'm enjoying life on 2B2T. Is this base bigger than the Dawnfear end base? Probably not. A lot of that was very, very scattered. But I don't know for sure, honestly. I can't really be certain because I don't really care. I just did what I did. And I'm building what I'm building. It's a song from the show The Rookie. Okay. I don't watch The Rookie, sorry. 2025 was genuinely my year. End base size doesn't matter, it's how you use it. That is only kind of true. I would say end base size matters if that's the point of the base. And in the case of Space Valk 3, that was most certainly the point. It was over 1 kilometer wide, had this giant complex city on it. Really, really cool. Really dense. That's the thing. A lot of the Dawnfear end base was dense without being super, super, super spread out. Though they did have a fair amount of islands and things on said islands. So I don't know. Maybe it was a little bit bigger and a little more spread out. I couldn't really say. I don't have the metrics on hand. I don't really care right now. But you get the idea. Oh, fuck. I thought I was falling again. Okay. That'll do. This segment just never got finished, I guess. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, cool. Life on 2B is wonderful. You just have to have a healthy balance to it. Yeah, I agree. I try to not play too much. I mean, I do play. And I play because obviously I'm fascinated with playing. So it's not like I've given up on it. I don't know. I'm paying for it to, you know, do priority and all that. I figure if I'm going to pay for it, I should enjoy it. So I do. Oh, good night, Coperator. Have a good one, man. Jack, the ping is probably me giving you the idea for a Space Falcon shirt. Okay, let me look at it. Yeah, that is you. Come on. Oh, wow. Yeah, interesting. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna see how gentle Gimp is in the culling of things that don't need to be there. My ex wouldn't agree with you. Well, that's your ex's opinion. Not my opinion, not my problem. Not my ex, not my issue. All right. Finally got it. All that's left is the glass middle segment. That, and here I thought I wouldn't need purple or magenta. And then I guess I should get some soul sand for the middle. Actually, I will go ahead and do that now. That's funny. Wasn't there a soul sand in the middle? Okay, so there should be a quartz here. And then a soul sand. Okay. So there should be 2 blocks of quartz. Okay, so that's what got messed up. Alright, I can do that now. There's probably not any soul sand up top, so who cares? Here. Bam. Okay, so now I can fill all this in with its prismarine and glass and then water. I'm going to do the water here as well. I think that'll be the last thing I do for the evening. You also don't pay for any other subscriptions along those lines, so you can easily pay prio. Yeah. Fair. Dawnfear generally only builds one style every time, and it's very repetitive. It's fine. I can admit, I personally didn't like having only one style there for a little while, so I changed it up Because, like, this was the style that I was known for. And then at a certain point, I was just like, you know, I don't want this to be the only thing I'm known for. So I'm doing completely different stuff. Hold on. Hello, Universin. Good tea. Size matters, but there's always a bigger fish. Yes. 2018, your month took months, was balancing education work. Yeah, I remember that. I remember having to do that myself. But size does matter for a base. A bigger base will be an interesting base, provided it is appropriately built into. You're not just making it big for the sake of it, you're actually populating it. It actually feels like it's, you know, something. Okay, normal glass, old glass. Where are the sea kits? I need Karma's sea kit. Perfect. And then I can do the water. I have the water on hand. Nothing good in there. Maybe some more fireworks just in case. I remember seeing new builds and always feeling envious. Took more like 2 years just to build a mediocre mega build. Some of it is your own personal ability. Some of it is just sometimes the design process is arduous. You know, there's no getting around that. Some of it is simply you're not capable of scaring up the resources in time. I don't know. I mean, any number of constraints, like time, other obligations, etc., like any number of constraints can be a problem. So don't feel bad about that. Life gets in the way, but, you know, that's how it is. Bam. Okay, let's get the glass. I'll do the kit down here. You know, it's a shame the beacon can't reach this far down, but what can you do? I didn't discover that until way too late. Now, if only we could get a guardian out here safely. I mean, maybe with the happy gas. Maybe. I don't know. I think we would prioritize villagers if we had to do mob transport. Okay. Are we sure there's nothing else at this? Okay, cool. Alright, how bad is it? I mean, I know I need to do seagrass, corals. I have a few coral. I could probably make some miracles happen. Oh. Shit, I forgot we put amethyst shards everywhere. Or amethyst clusters. Not shards. Ooh. We do have kelp, but I have kelp in my e-chest, so that's not difficult. I don't know. Whatever. Not that big a deal. I'll worry about the corals and the kelps and the calamity, all that later. Come on. All right, let's water some water and under, what was this? This was like the first big aquarium I ever made. Something like that. You got to admit, an underwater, or not underwater, but a giant space aquarium. It's a pretty unique idea. It's a pretty unique idea. Not something you see every day. Wouldn't the Guardians suffocate? No! Fun fact, Guardians do not need water. They can live above water just as easily as they can below it. It's really kind of paradoxical. You would think they'd be like dolphins and die if they don't have an adequate supply of both. But no, Guardians can live without water. You can just keep them trapped and they'll flop around on land. But they'll never suffocate or die. So long as they haven't changed that. I mean, maybe they've changed that if it's changed. If it's a different behavior than that. But for the most part, no, I'm pretty sure Guardians don't ever drown or suffocate or whatever. Happy Gas would make an end base easier to... Yeah, it'd be easier to get animals too. But that depends on how fucky the Happy Gas ends up being. Think about the spear. I like the idea of the spear. I want an alternative PvP very badly. And mid-air PvP, where you can't, you know, crystal each other to death because we're in mid-air. Like, Elytra back PvP could be interesting. It's not something people do very often. So I don't know. It's an option. Oh, it doesn't want to do the kelp. Interesting. When House goes to rehab and stops sniffing coke. Oh, that meme will never die. When do you think the server will shut down? Whenever Minecraft is dead. Whenever they kill Java, Minecraft is when the server will inevitably have to shut down. I'm not like 100% certain that there will ever be a controversy or anything like that that makes everybody look at 2B2T with a fine magnifying glass and a fine-tooth comb and go, haha, you said bad words, Microsoft's shutting you down now. I think it's more a matter of Java will be the thing that takes the bullet. Because Java just doesn't make the money like Microsoft likes. Microsoft is a very, very expensive whore. And expensive whores have expensive tastes and want money. Wonder if they did that because of how squids off themselves? That's a good point. They're the only aquatic hostile mob that's like specialized, I guess. They're localized to the monument that they spawn in. So like they wouldn't want you to cheese it by, you know, draining an area of its water and then the guardians all die. Like, they're supposed to be a threat. So what more of a threat could be a threat than a threat that is still a threat when taken out of its natural environment? You would think you drown the fish, or you suffocate the fish by taking it out of the water. And for anything else, that works. But for the Guardian, not so much. He's not reading me only, he wants me dead. No. I just didn't see your shit. I'm doing stuff. I'm not paying attention. I want your live reaction. Oh, to what you've sent in Discord. Okay. Alright, I'll take a look at it. OG, okay. Maiden Gimp, yeah. Oh, that's not bad. I do like that, actually. That is really, really good. For just like solid black and white. I assume you only want 2 colors, right? Yeah, that looks really good, actually. Honestly, that might turn out way better on a shirt than any screenshot that I posterize for you. That's pretty good, Arthur. You did well. You done did good, mate. People who host third party, like those non-premium, you're assuming we can get a hold of the source code. and that they won't DMCA the shit out of it. I doubt very much that they will allow the game to continue to be played when they decide, nuh-uh, we're shutting it down. We're shutting down the authentication servers. We're shutting down, you know, all of that. Like, they probably won't shut down Bedrock. But when they decide to shutter Java Minecraft, like, that's it, man. They're not going to allow you to continue to play it. At least not legally. Now, there isn't to say there won't be some sort of piratey, backdoor-esque manner to fire up your Java, or yeah, your Java Minecraft instances. There's not anything against that. They probably will. You know, the community is crafty enough to keep things going, but that don't think for a second, because they're shuttering Windows 10 in like 2 days, 3 days. They're not releasing the source code for it. They're not saying, hey, you guys in the community, you wanna keep this running? Fuck you. Buy Windows 11. Oh, you can't run that. Buy a new machine. Like, yowza. So no, if they shutter Java Minecraft, that's it, man. That's it. You and I will be out in the streets, and everything else will just kind of be as is. There we go. Nice and even. Even flow. Oh, okay, so the water level comes up to this. So he fills it with a water bucket, even though Jack will build and he'll lose his build. He still knows that a grief is just a day away. Someday then he'll begin his life again. That's such a good song. No, that is not Kelp. Or yes, it is Kelp. You motherfucker, that is Kelp. Huh? Why is that not the correct shade of... I saw a chicken just now. Where'd he go? There he is. East Alpha's experiment. Okay. I'm just gonna plant a few of these and let them grow. Fuck it. Java shutdown will happen during the second contract. Forgot about that. Windows 10 had a good run. I'm keeping Windows 10 as long as I can. Through whatever trickery I must, I'm keeping Windows 10. I'm not jumping the shark just because micros suck is all we demanded of you. Now, I had a bunch of fish in here. I don't know if I should put them in here. Because, like, in creative, it's easy to replace them. But, fish were suicidal. For some reason. They were just dangerously stupid enough to beach themselves up here. So, I don't know. I don't know if I will do fish or not. My new PC is forced on Windows 11. Oh, damn. You should try to find a way to backdate and not let them strong-arm you. Because that's what they've done. They've strong-armed you because they can. Oh, I need... Where is this box? Need to fly up to the very, very top and place... water source. Okay, so there's another one here. That's fine. Oh, finally, this area feels more complete now that there is actually like a proper elevator and all that. I just need to go and install all of the pressure plates and the candles, and I think this area will be good. Oh, amethyst clusters, got to do that as well. Some bits of netherite. Oh, rip, no end gateway. Kind of wish they'd settled on an area that had an end gateway at the correct Y level, but oh well. Beggars cannot be choosers. House should give us the stats how many people tried joining GBD but left immediately after experiencing the queue. That's assuming he tracks such things. House might not track people who only join the queue and then leave. Okay, that is that. Let's turn this shit off so that it doesn't lag me to death. Join Windows XP and 7 Club and stay on since we're staying. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I think 10 is fine because it's not super out of date. It's just like being forcibly, arbitrarily made to be out of date. You know what I mean? Forced obsolescence. Instead of like Windows 7 and 10 and XP, which are just not compatible in this day and age. Like, you probably run Windows 7 okay, but good luck running XP in this day and age. Like, I wouldn't bother. I'll take my wins where you can get them. Very glad you have a working PC. Yeah, that is kind of a win, isn't it? Ow. Borked my legs. Why, it was Windows 11 bad? It's inferior to Windows 10. It's more paused than any operating system thus far. And if they can do this by forcing you to upgrade, not because you need to upgrade, but because they say so, right? If they can do that and get away with it, well, do you think you'll be on Windows 11 for very long? How many years of Windows 11 will there be going forward? They could just fucking shut it down and be like, now it's time for you all to be onto Windows, you know, Clown Fiesta. And just be like, well, it's time. Not because it needs to be, but because we want it to be. Well, it's time. Get wrecked. Like, fuck you, I guess. Fuck all of us. Like, nobody wins. If they have the ability to just arbitrarily go, we don't want to support you and we're going to force you to upgrade. And that includes a full-blown system upgrade, not just a computer. Or not, sorry, it is a computer in addition to the OS, but like it's a bunch of stuff. It's a nightmare. That's my point. We're not only going to force you to do A, we're going to force you to do B, C, and D as well. Because again, we can. So no, it's a matter of principle. You don't let them just get away with it. What's Windows 12 going to be like? Yeah, we don't know. I don't think it exists. I don't know if they're even making it. But that's my point. They can just... what's that one scene with Vader from Episode 5? Pray I don't alter the deal any further. But Lord Vader, that wasn't what we agreed upon. No, I have altered the deal. Pray I do not alter the deal further. It's just like, yeah, that's where you are now. So no, if you take a stand against this shit, then honestly, I don't even know that will work, but you gotta try. No way to know until we try. Oh well. I don't want to spend your afternoon troubleshooting. Might get into Linux after 10. Yeah, that's what everybody else is thinking. Like, oh, whoops, that's actual glass. Everybody else is of the opinion that, yeah, it might just be a good idea to start looking at Linux. Because, fuck, if things will be made more and more and more compatible to where Linux can just do everything OS can do, or Windows can do, I mean. Looking real good, isn't it? Okay, well, I've got to sort through stair blocks, and I've got to decide what I'm doing and other things. So I will catch you all another time. That time being tomorrow, we'll probably just keep doing night streams and all that. Y'all have a good night. Catch y'all later. Have fun. And don't stray too far away from home.